position and being down. And I remember Reggie and Dallas saying that he sort of embraced feeling like this team was like the villain, kind of spoiling other teams' plans to eliminate you guys. Why do you guys thrive in this environment so far?
I'm not sure. I think we do just that. We thrive in this moment. We come together even more so in these moments. And I mean, this team, is just made up of toughness all across the roster. And so we're going to give it everything we got, and we live with the results.
Oh, sorry. Oh, then allow.
I was just saying he doesn't understand why when you struggle sometimes it's magnified. And you had your biggest game tonight in a moment like this. What did this moment mean to you? And when Ty says that, he's wondering why people tend to focus sometimes on your struggles. Do you feel like, sometimes people pick on you a little bit more than say other stars?
I do. And it's the honest truth. It's a fact. But I can't worry about that. It's comes with the job, I guess. But it is what it is. I still try to go and dominate, whether I'm shooting the ball well or not shooting the ball well. I still try to dominate just a whole game in general. To me, it doesn't come down to just scoring. It's just being able to play both ends, rebound, and make plays for others. And so I'm beyond that. You know what I mean? I'm beyond that. I am who I am. I wish I could shoot 80%, 75% on a nightly basis, but it's not realistic. But what I can do is do everything else. And so it is what it is. They can judge me on what they want to. That part don't matter to me. I'm gonna go out there and hoop and give everything I got.
What did Ty say to you at the end there when he dapped you up? Because every assistant came over and dapped you, but then Ty said something to you.
I can't share that.
You guys are on the same page, at the same end.
Yeah. It's a lot of MFs and bleep this and bleep that in there.
That neighborhood stuff.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
All right, Paul, I know you just said it's not about scoring and shooting, but you did hit those 3 threes in the third quarter after struggling for how many ever games? You hit 7 threes in the first 3 quarters of this series. So when do you feel like you've got a rhythm where it's like, all right, I'm hot, keep getting it to me?
Well, I just thought tonight my legs were under me, and that was just really the key. I felt strong physically, and my legs just felt like they were under me tonight. However way the series goes or however way the game goes, that plays a big factor. And with that, and then once you see the ball going down, it makes it easier to get in the rhythm.
I know you got the same rhythm and everything post game, but do you feel like you just did something different, or this was just all right, you had your legs on you today, you just don't know when you're gonna feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, I thought I didn't rush or jack shots up to start out. I didn't think I rushed it. I was able to get a easy and one layup to start the game. I was able to get a free throw to start the game. I was at that point making plays for other. So I just felt like I was able to ease myself into the game, opposed to coming out jacking 10 shots in the first quarter. I just let the game come to me, and I thought it was great. Mook had it going. We wanted to keep getting Mook the ball, keep getting him looks. But again, I thought it was just me flowing into the game.
Go ahead, Miriam.
Before the game, Ty said that you were pretty bummed when you heard about Zubats not being able to play with his injury. And then he also just said that Reggie was talking a lot of trash, especially even for Reggie, all day long. Can I give you guys spirits? Can you describe sort of the emotions of the day?
Yeah, it was tough, losing another player, another starter for us, and another big body for us that we need. It was tough, big loss. But I thought, in situations like that, you rally together, and you just find a way. And keep saying it, Reg is one of the most positive people He just keeps everything light, and that's what you need in these moments.
Mark, you've been waiting.
Paul, given the ups and downs of the playoffs, just from a results standpoint and a quick turnaround, what's the process for you of being able to recover from a physical standpoint so quickly and then just moving on to the next game? And how do you think that applied tonight?
Literally the next, hour, 2 hours right now, just be straight recovery stuff from, massage, cold tub, treatment, it's the list goes on, and then, it's a process tomorrow. But, I'm dedicated to making sure my body is at whatever close to 100 as possible going into the next game.
Go ahead, Mark.
Talk about Cuz, what you thought when he came here, and how do you think things have been for him mentally and also with tonight's game?
Yeah, I think it's great to have, Cuz in there. He slows the game up for us, which is a good thing because, he's still dominant big and demands a double team. So I think it's a great breakup for us when we're playing the spread and, fast paced to have Cuz slow the game down in moments where we can dump it down there and get production. So, he brings the toughness and that's what this team is prided on. We got toughness from top to bottom, and Cuz just adds to that.
Considering your time playing All-Star games with him and then to see this stage of his career now, how, I guess, is that like the waves of life of an NBA player? What have you learned from that?
Yeah, I've been teammates with Cuz in the USA team. We grew a great relationship then. And draft night, during the whole process, we connected, same draft. And, we both had big time injuries that we, have talked about and shared moments. And so, I think, at this point in his career, I think he has matured a lot. He just plays with so much passion. I think it just gets, taken the wrong way because he plays hard, he plays with passion, and he just wants to be respected on the floor. But we appreciate what he brings. We appreciate him on the floor, and I hope he can be the player that he was, if not close to it.
Go ahead, Rachel, then Mannix, then Sam, then whoever else.
Well, you just mentioned the major injury. I sometimes think of your career as before and after. What did going through that teach you about toughness and digging in when things are hard and all the stuff that you're showing in this playoffs?
Yeah, it's just been tough. It's been a process. I hear LeBron say, he's not 100% and won't ever be 100% again. And then I thought about it like, man, that was stripped from me as well. And it's tough. It's tough. I definitely lost some things. Even with the shoulder surgeries, I lost a little bit. But it's again, it's part of this game. You got to take it. You got to roll with it. You got to be able to adapt. And you just keep it moving. But it is tough going through these injuries, rehabbing, finding a way to be yourself again. I think the good thing about it, though, you just learn on the fly. You learn how to adapt to stuff, knowing what you can and cannot do. And then you just figure out new ways to do things. And I think that's what I've been able to do this year.
That's kind of the thing of it, right? You talk about what you lost, but I assume you gained stuff too. You pick up things.
Yeah,
if you hadn't gotten hurt.
Yeah, you pick up shortcuts, I guess, ways to get to what you used to be able to do. And I think that just comes down to the mental part because athleticism goes. And so the game becomes mental. You pick up the tricks and how to kind of do those things you used to be able to do again.
Chris, go ahead.
Paul, you were talking earlier about the challenges of the day, losing Zubac early. Did you have any sense coming in that this team's going to play with the energy that it did early on, like built like 18-5 lead and just kind of came out with that type of energy? Did you get any sense that was coming?
Yeah, you never can predict how the game's going to go. But I thought the energy, the mood was that we were going to come out and if they was going to finish this series off, they was going to have to work for it. And that was just the mentality we came into this. We wasn't going to back down. We wasn't just going to throw in the towel. The fact of the matter is, they got to beat us. It's one game for us, and it's one game for them. One game they beat us, we're out. One game, continue our season on. So we just had that mentality to start the game off.
Last one, Sam.
PG, good seeing you. I'm wondering with Ty, we talk about his track record of coming back in series, and with good reason, but have you learned anything new these past 3 series? Like when these moments happen, when you guys are behind, the way he uses his voice, the way that he impacts you, like has he changed the way that he moves?
No, he didn't panic. No, the whole thing, it's not like we've been getting blown out. It's not like we've been outmatched. Game 2, we lost on a tip jam. Game 3 Game 3 we lost on the tip down. Game 4 couldn't score to close the game out. It's not like we're that far off. And so great thing with T-Lou, he didn't panic. It wasn't like we were, ripping up the game plan, starting a new one, just sticking to what we do. And he just continued to just give us confidence that what we're doing is working. Stay with the game plan, minor adjustments, but he's sticking with what we do. And in times like this, it's great not to go in panic mode. He's just great at just staying calm and collected.
Thanks, Pete.
Tonight's shot chart is presented by Kaiser Permanente, and guys, this one also belongs to Paul George. Again, a playoff career high 41 points, including 30 in the second half. And he was 15 of 20 from the field. That's good for 75% for those of you whose math skills are as sharp as mine are.
I wish they showed him going north and south on the shot chart, because that's what he's starting to do much better, and he's slowing down using his size.
Well, we've got to take a break, but when we come back, Playoff Central Live continues with coach and player press conferences, including Devin Booker at the podium. Stay with us.